In a horrific incident, a resident in Bangalore flung 15-day-old puppies on a boulder because she said they were creating a nuisance. Residents of the area are shocked by the act of this lady. Residents say that the lady went berserk after the dog delivered her litter under her gate. Now, Ammu, the mother of these puppies, is mourning the death of her pups. Her wails remind the residents of the brutality every second. Outraged residents approached an NGO and they filed a case against the lady. Compassion Unlimited and Plus Action is a NGO that is fighting this case. It's been 5 days since this incident. The mother of the puppies still wanders around the area where the puppies had to be buried. Now, after this complaint of brutality was filed, police have taken control of the CCTV footage of this building. The accused is missing. A complaint has been filed. India Today's Rohini Swami now joins me for more on this story. Rohini, this is shocking. These images of 8 dead puppies lined up. Take us through details. Why were they killed and why did no one stop the lady?
Well, shocking as it is, it talks about how intolerant society has become day by day. Now, very clearly, what has happened is Ammu, the dog, had littered under the gate of this particular lady. Now, that had a small little space because it is quite hot in the summer, especially in Bangalore. The rising temperatures is causing a lot of problems to even animals, and so the dog decided to litter in a place that is quite a little more shady. That happened to be a place exactly where this lady who's the accused, her house was. And she claimed and she alleges that the puppies were making a noise. They were only 15 days old. And there were small little dogs that were puppies that were running around. And she was quite irritated with that. And she moved, and according to her, she moved the puppies away. Now, moving away, there are eyewitnesses in that area. It's a residential layout, layout being that a lot of individual houses there, and people saw her throwing the puppies. Now, throwing them in such a way that they went and hit boulders. Some of them died immediately. 4 of them died immediately. The other 2, because of the heat, before they were taken to the veterinary hospital, they died on the way. But very clearly, you see brutality at its
and this has been caught. This has been caught on camera, Rohini. This is actually very disturbing. I want to bring in Dr. Sheila Rao. She's a well-known animal rights activist. She joins us on the broadcast. Dr. Rao, what is the punishment in a case like this?
Well, the PCA Act is very clear that such acts can be punished, and you would need to first file an FIR with the police and give whatever evidence is available, and then it is the police to act on this.
Right. In this particular case, from what Rohini Swami, my colleague, is reporting from Bangalore, ma'am, this lady picked up dogs, little 15-day-old puppies, one after the other, and flung them against a boulder. 4 of them died immediately, 2 more died later. Now, is this just a case of prevention of cruelty to animal where the punishment would be 50 rupee fine, or will it be something more severe?
Well, the law says that the fine is 50 rupees, but it depends on the police how they act on it, how quickly they act on it, and we can file a case which can go into court, and even though technically it might be 50 rupees, it can be made into a stronger case where she can, she will learn what she has done. I mean, she should be punished for what she has done. Unfortunately, the law says 50 rupees, and I know that there is work being done to amend that law. But filing a case and taking it to court, all that will definitely have its deterrent effect, and it's an absolutely barbaric act that she has done.
It indeed is. And stay with me, Dr. Rao, for a moment. Rohini, do we know the background of the lady, the society where she was living in? What are other residents telling you, Rohini?
Well, she lives alone in that area, and what we are given to understand is that she's been living there for quite some time. But this kind of horrific act that has been seen very clearly shows the fact that it doesn't matter in what background it has happened, but it is just the sense of the fact that when we're talking about humanity, we're talking about saving lives, every single life needs to be saved. It cannot be that because you feel that there is something that is creating a problem in your life, you do away with that life. And that is what every single person, every single resident in that area has been telling me. And that is why they felt that it is important to file an FIR, set an example that if anybody creates or does such an act, but let me tell you one point, Gaurav, that the act also needs more teeth, because as of now, the person can get away by just paying a penalty of rupees 50.
Yes.
That's about it. That's what the law says. So what they need to do is amend the act to the point that even these acts set an example to the fact that one cannot run away by taking another's life. And this is not about human beings we're talking about. A life is a life, be it an animal or a human being.
Oh, absolutely. Has an FIR been registered just as yet?
Yes, an FIR has been registered, and that is where the CCTV footage and the images which have been captured have been taken by the police for further investigation. And what we are given to understand is the lady has gone absconding for now, but they're hoping that as the course of investigation that they will be able to talk to her, interrogate her, and later at least put certain laws which are already in place and book her against those laws.
Rohini Swami and Dr. Sheela Rao, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. Talking about Team India and T20.
To do for your preparation. So I think there has to be a good balance between everything. So I think awareness counts big time in big tournaments. So does.
पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले